Hey, what's up guys? So yes, Jaywick here with the reviews for the new episodes of Agent Carter, episode 8 and episode 9, I believe, which is called, I just wanted to grab the cough drop out of my bed, The Edge of Mystery and a Little Song and Dance. So, yes guys, these two episodes premiered 2 nights ago. Full spoilers right here. I'm going to really be in depth and I'm going to really want to talk about this because these episodes were pretty interesting and pretty good. So, last week's episodes, I guess, Dr. Wilkes got captured by Whitney Frost. So then the team has to go and get him in this first episode, and, you know, they have to make kind of a deal, and they have to get revenge on, well, Jarvis is on his vendetta against Whitney Frost for shooting his wife, and Peggy is like, no, you are not going out of the field, because if you do, something else might happen, and you might kill yourself, or you might kill, you know, or you'll lose yourself. Something could happen like that, and it's very interesting because it's an interesting, you know, dynamic that that has to happen, and you know, it's interesting. So then Sousa and the doc, well, they have to go and get him. So they decide to take Jarvis with him because they have no other option. And then they go to Whitney Frost, and she has a plan, and she wants the uranium rods for Dr. Wilkes. And throughout this, he has become whole, so he doesn't need to be in the machine anymore because he took some of the zero matter in the last episode, and he's became whole. And you know what happened? She wants to find out, and so then they do the research a little bit, and she convinces him, and they make the trade, but the uranium rods are fake that they give to Whitney, and then Whitney finds out. Boom, car chase, not really. But then Dr. Wilkes turns out to be a traitor and decides, you know, I have to do, you know, Whitney's right. This is an interesting thing, and I have to, you know, and he's, you know, and it just goes downhill from there. It's very interesting because she gets the real uranium rods because they go to the SSR. And throughout this episode, Eddie Brock's dad from that 70s show is talking with Jack, and it's very interesting to see that dynamic between those two because, in my opinion, it's kind of like the Powers, the Max Powers and with Grant Ward thing going on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and in this one it's Jack Thompson versus that 70s show, who's, you know, Eric's dad. And it's very, very interesting to see that dynamic between those two. And I really like seeing them kind of parallels because I think Jack Thompson, he's kind of like a Ward kind of character before he turned evil. And so it's very interesting to see that. And I really do like seeing, you know, Jack Thompson have those shades of Ward in him. But moving on, you know, he finds out that that 70 Show's dad, well, you know, 70 Show's dad is actually a bad guy, and that Jack needs to stop him, and he tries to, but he can't because he gets knocked out by the forget-me-sticks. So yeah, then Whitney gets the uranium rods, which leads off to a little song and dance. Well, no, then he creates a gamma gun. At the end of the episode, they create a gamma gun, which is unleashed upon Whitney, you know, because they finally find out where she is, and then they take her out. Well, no, they're not necessarily, but they get taken out. You know, the main characters do. Peggy and Jarvis get taken out because they're on their way to the desert, and okay, so let's start. So then, towards the middle of the episode, they finally get the zero matter, what they're looking for, and they create a little zero matter hole in the spot, and I thought that was very interesting, and it was very cool to see that Dr. Wilkes got taken instead of Whitney, and it really was interesting to see, you know, that she was heartbroken because he got taken and she didn't. And so then at the end of the episode, Whitney takes a little sorry guys, I had my phone finger here, just wanted to do something, but takes Whitney and Jarvis, and they're like, I want you guys, sorry, But she wants them, and she gets them, and she knocks them out, which leads to the next episode, which is a little song and dance, which is very interesting. So I was looking on Instagram before I watched the episode. I was on my way home from basketball practice, and I see some Instagram posts about, you know, Peggy Carter on Broadway and stuff, and I'm like, what are they doing? You know, what is this? And so I watched the episode, and then she starts to dance, and I'm like, is this what the episode's going to be like? And it was a really funny joke, and it was a really interesting thing, because it shows that Peggy has to choose between Dr. Wilkes and what's his name? Daniel Souser, and she has to choose, like, if she wants him, or she wants him, or who does she want? You know, it's just simple as that. And that's what the little dance is about. And it's very cool to see her old friend come back. I forgot what her name is. But it was cool to see her come back, because, you know, what happened to her from last season, we don't know. And so it was interesting to see her come back. And then throughout the episode, you know, it was I really did like both of these episodes, like I said. But what happened? Okay, so so then at the end of the episode, Jack and Peggy and Souser all meet up, and they're meeting up at this warehouse where Dr. Wilkes and Dr. Wilkes is getting an operation performed on him by Whitney and her boyfriend, kind of, in a way, and they're performing on him, and she's killed that 70s Show's dad right in front of not in front of Jack, but the gamma gun is about to blow, and right at the end of the episode, it's left at a cliffhanger, because, you know, we have to wait for a cliffhanger. We have to wait for next week's 1-hour episode. So, and it is the season finale, which will be interesting to see. I'm really looking forward to that. But yes, definitely I would give both of these episodes. I just gave you kind of a rundown what happened, and I did like everything in these episodes. I really did like in the first episode, kind of, and then it carried out throughout the second, that Peggy and Jarvis relationship, and that she sends Jarvis off back to his wife, and we find out that she can't have kids anymore after she got shot. So that takes out a huge thing where it's like, wow, you know, it's sad. It's a big impact that is rested upon Jarvis, and he still has to tell his wife about that, and it's a huge impact, because now we know why, you know, Jarvis is kind of, you know, the AI, artificial intelligence, you know, and there's no kids or anything, but, you know, it's kind of sad to see that all happen, and to hear that all happen. And like I said, both of these episodes, Jarvis was fantastic, as well as Peggy. Everybody was good, really well done, good character development in these episodes, good character depth, I really like to say. So yeah, definitely both of these episodes deserve 5 out of 5s. Really good really good comedic parts, really good serious parts, and really good character development, like I was saying. And it's really good arc to see kind of where these characters are going, and I'm really looking forward to seeing next week's finale. So yeah, guys, that's about it. So yeah, a lot of shows coming back next week. Gotham comes back. The Flash will be coming back. Agent Carter will be leaving, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be coming back. And Star Wars Rebels is still coming, but it will be leaving soon, I'm sure. And and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know how close that is to ending or not, but it's going to be interesting to see where it's going to go. So, yeah, guys, that's about it. So, yeah, I would definitely give both of those episodes 5 out of 5s. 5 out of 5 winks, hands down. They were both very well done, very funny, very serious, very well. Like I said, I just loved every bit about them. So, yeah, guys, that's about it, and I'll see you guys later. Jay Winkle, wink it out!